Yo, yo, YouTube. What's up, Mini Mike? All right. What's going on, Mini Mike? What's up, Bunch? Mr. Farfar.
Evening, everyone. How's Brian doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Doing well. Seeing some weird stuff in my peripherals, and it's got me a little nervous, to say the least. But I'm all right.
The other day when I logged into StreamYard, there's a way you can darken things. I didn't look into it. I didn't know if that may
probably help you. Well. I think there's a dark mode, but that might. I don't know if that'll really help. Just for the simple fact that I'm under these bright ass lights, but yeah, there's a dark mode.
Well, I didn't know if that
more. It's more the bright lights. I mean, I probably could go into settings. It might help me a little bit. Hey, Red Barn.
I was going to say
good here in geology. Let me check.
I was going to say, would turning your lamp away like I do mine to kind of give it less glare.
Here, look. Tell me how I'm going to turn that away.
Well, you could take actually something, hang it, and kind of give it so it gives a back glow.
It's not going to help. I mean, it's a 4-foot shop light. If I doubt anything I do could help, just because then just the light just reflects off the wall.
Yeah.
And it's just something I'm going, hey, Britter, something I guess I'm going to have to deal with and until my nerves in my eye heal, and my pupil can then begin to let's see, that's nice. Night. Where's?
Yeah, I got 21 days, and I got to go back to the eye doctor. Ugh.
Let's see. Display refresh rate. I don't know. I forgot where background. Let's see. Background colors. Because I do have dark mode on my main computer, but I don't. It doesn't really help much over there. I should have. Let's see. Choose your default windows. It's already on dark mode.
Well, if it makes you feel better, tomorrow is my happiest day of the year.
Oh, okay. No, it's not on dark. Choose your mode. Huh. Okay, there we go. I mean, I don't know if that'll really help any. Off to work? Jeez. Well, have fun. Don't work too hard.
All we got to do is mulch up and blow leaves off the lawns and mow it one last time for the year, and that's it.
I'm going to try to get some flocking done. I think I want to... I made a boo-boo and glued this down and didn't put another coat of paint on it. But I think I'm going to take some gray maybe and dry brush some of this black so it'll help with some highlights. I don't want to... What do I got up here? I don't know what I got. Hopefully I got some non-metallic gray.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence about them model kits. I mean, the coat kits are just... But for the price, that's not bad. $5 a piece. So
There's some German gray that should work.
that's something I got to practice with is a flocking. When I was down to Granite Con, I picked up some Kens.
Fuzzy fur.
Yep. I got some of that. And I got some stuff that's a little
Yeah.
finer from Ed over at Bob's Hobby Shop in RC.
My best luck has been with enamels. I've tried with Tamiya, and it just I don't know. I don't get. I guess I'm not. I don't.
Well, the Tamiya just
Paint on?
evaporates. The
Yeah,
Tamiya
it dries a
stuff
little
evaporates.
faster than the enamel. Yeah.
Well, I got some of this Plastruct stuff too. I can try that. Just doesn't seem to dry as fast.
No, Plastruct dries a lot faster than Tamiya. That Plastruct dries a lot faster than Tamiya Extra Thin.
Oh, great thing is I get to take a nap tomorrow. Not feel bad about it when I get home.
No, hell, I woke up this morning, ate breakfast, and took a nap. I mean, it sucks, but I mean, it's messing up my night sleep for sure.
Yeah, what a bunch of 24 hours. It went from 20, a little lower than that, to 60 today. I'm like, yep, got my long johns on. I'm ready. I got my friggin' winter boots on. I'm like, son of a, I should have known the moment I put my boots on, it was going to go warm again.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, well, we had the upper 30s, mid to upper 30s a week or so ago, and now it's in the 80s. So yeah, the last time you was cutting grass in the snow.
Yeah, actually yesterday, believe it or not, I wished I'd taken a picture and sent it back and said, look, we got cotton fields up here too. Now there's a little bit of a joke there. I sent Brian last year. I sent a picture of us mowing, and there was snow on the ground, and Brian sent me a picture. Look, we got snow down here, and it was of a cotton field.
Yes, I did. That header looks like it's sitting lower.
Yeah, I just hope they get a lot of that infrastructure in Western North Carolina up in the mountains done before the snow hits there. People don't realize the snow's down there. I've been to Arizona.
It's already snowed down there.
I've been to Arizona. I've been to Arizona, and they get more snow than we get here. So they get a fluffy snow, where we get what we call a granular snow. It's more icy.
A fluffy snow.
About to join the one club I don't want to. I haven't broke down and bought friggin' tires yet, so I'm going to be a part of the all-season club. But unlike them dimwits, I'm going to stay off the roads when it's snowing. Yeah, I don't need to be out there. Yeah, hi, Dominic.
Yeah, Mike is right here.
Actually,
I've used Elmer's, but if you use a Mod Podge, or even if you use Elmer, I don't know if Elmer's makes it. You want to use the flat. You don't want to use regular, like regular white school glue. I'll leave a gloss. So whatever you do, use flat, but always pre-paint the color you want on the floorboard first.
That's good information to know.
Yeah, like if you're going to do a red flocking, you don't want to put it on a white background because then it's going to be pink. You want to do your red. And, me, I'm going to do, this is black. I'm going to paint flat black. And
before I forget, that last message on Facebook, you got the inside joke there, right?
Yeah. Snap. Yeah. I saw Snap. Every one of them.
You probably sent it to him too.
No, I did. But
Tom.
Tom, did You get a top 10 at Acme?
Thought he did. Somebody posted a video of it yesterday of it.
I didn't see. I saw a still picture, and I didn't see Tom up there. Hey,
Hey,
Ed.
Ed.
No, you didn't. Wow. How? I am very shocked at that. So how many years in a row was the streak broke? Out of curiosity, if you can remember. I know you. We won't count COVID year. Yeah, I can't believe you didn't get top.
Before
True shock. 7 in a row. You had 7 years in a row that you were the top 10, and you didn't get last year. Wow, or this past year.
there were some big heavy hitters up there. Bob, let me know when that Jägermeister Orange comes in, and I'll give Brian's address to you and just send me the bill.
You drive me batshit.
That's if I didn't lose it again. Which I think he may have. Yep. I did, Brian. I lost it again somewhere.
Good. Then he can't send me anything.
It's the Jägermeister Orange for your kit. You're gonna build. Gary Blue Ridge sent you.
I know it is. I can buy that.
Tom, if you can correct me, I don't know because I couldn't tell or not from the videos.
Oh, hell, King Spiker Sparkles.
There was a Maserati, and I believe it was a Ferrari Daytona that were on the table. Hey, Mark. One was a 15 and one was 9. Were they entered or just there for show? All right, thanks, Tom. Just keep me up to date when you're going to build that. I mean, sometimes I forget to check YouTube pages, so I'm waiting to see what you're going to do with that. That van's going to be cool with whatever Tom does to it. Just like I'm going to myself in my head going, how's Tom going to wire and plumb that thing? But I'm like, yeah, it's Tom. He'll find a way.
Yeah. We're in the wrong place.
I'm still not sure what I'm going to do Saturday.
You're going to do with what?
Hang out with you or hang out with that really pretty race car driver?
Oh. Well, I mean, if I was you, I'd probably choose the race car driver.
Yeah, but that's like
although I'll admit she's a bit young for me, but and you.
I'm actually older than both her parents, so yeah.
We still got eyeballs, don't we?
Hey, look, I can't order from the menu. It doesn't mean I can't look at it.
Going pretty good, Mark. I'm making it. My roughest part, and I said it earlier, is Didn't explain why, but I still have a dilated pupil in my right eye. And from what my cataract surgeon told me, when did I go see him? I went to see him Monday
Yep.
morning. Yeah, Monday morning. Um, when doing the laser, they damaged nerves in the retina, and they're nerves that control the pupil, which makes me nervous because now they want a 360 laser in my left eye. And it takes a while for those nerves to heal, that to help restrict the pupil. My cataract surgeon and both my retina surgeon just said she can give me some drops, but she would prefer to wait. My cataract surgeon said, I can give you drops, but the one side effect of the drop, there's always that negative, is retina detachments. So yeah, I guess I'm not going to go down that road. The biggest problem it's causing me, like in here with the bright lights, eventually I'll get a headache from the bright lights. But because the pupil is also so dilated, one, I can't focus well. Everything I got 20/20 vision, but it's still blurry. But being the pupil is so dilated, light actually hits the side of the cataract and then gives me a reflection. I like reflecting, like it looks like a what are they? The crystals, the lead crystals that women years ago used to hang, like your grandmothers used to hang in a window. It gives me that rainbow-like affection going across the lens. And if it hits it right, it actually makes the vision look blurry. But all I really got to do is just move my eye away. But it's that's where I'm having issues. It ain't got nothing to do with the surgery itself. It's just, of course, I have lost a little bit of peripheral vision. That was interesting, walking through a crowd of people. I did bump into people on my right a lot. Feel you, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah, I know. My understanding, it could take 6 months to a year for those nerves to completely reheal. So I'm definitely going to put off on the drops as long as I can possibly put off, because I don't want any more damn detachments in this eye. Everything magically, I had 2 detachments that reattached themselves without having to have another surgery. So, I'm still taking it easy. It's difficult not getting out there in that yard and doing some yard work, but I'm just, I'm getting a lot of rest, but unfortunately that lot of rest is driving me freaking insane.
Yeah.
Hey, Dom.
It will do that, will it not? Because you get
Yeah,
into a routine, it's hard to get out of it.
yeah. When you're used to working 70 freaking hours a week, and now, the doctor says you can't lift anything. You can't, it's you can't lift anything over 25 pounds. You can't. Yeah. So I can't. It ain't like I can go out and do any yard work. Almost everything out there is 25 pounds. Yeah, much. Yeah, I mean, the laser is going to strengthen the retina. I am curious. I guess maybe she had to do more lasering in this eye because of the detachments. So I'm hoping just a quick 360 isn't going to give me the ill effects of a pupil that won't retract and go back to normal.
And don't worry, Brian, I got people on the inside, so I can get your address, just so you know.
If you learn how to save it.
I actually had it here.
Yours is in my phone. I'm just saying.
I'll find it at some point. I just misplaced stuff. quite frequently. Yeah, the whole thought about going to Massachusetts because Sunday morning I can get up before I head up. I can just, it's about 20 minutes up the road from the racetrack where it's a really great hobby shop in southern New England called Harry's Hobbies. So that was my like, oh yeah, I can go here.
I know that one Mac done a video of a couple years ago. That was a
That's
really
Harry's
nice little
Hobbies.
hobby shop. That is
Yep.
Harry's Hobbies?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
I hope everybody's having a good week.
And if anybody's interested, y'all can pop on in. This is just like any other. I'm gonna build. Buffalo's gonna help me with the chat.
Oh, you didn't pin a link up? I couldn't notice. I didn't
Yeah, there's
notice.
one up.
Yep.
Well, I hope I didn't boo boo. Oh no, water is that way. Ooh, I may have boo booed. Catch hell getting water. Coolant.
Yeah, and the one bad part of videos, especially, you know, I mean, we'll set Cliff aside for now. There's some things you can't unsee. That's one of them. And it was so great when all these guys who are very stoic, very polite gentlemen. I mean, they crack up, but when old Tom or Mark Matson or Matthew Inman, it seems out of character because I've never seen them joke like it. Just
all right. Well, Jeff, I'm here to tell you. You know, I've met Tom many and many times. Matthew
there you go.
as well. I don't really know Mark really well, but we've stood around and had some good cracks. But what y'all saw with 10 questions with a modeler, that's the whole Friday. All day long Friday is the same way. All Friday evening, all of Saturday after the show. If you happen to run into them again before you leave, like maybe breakfast Sunday morning, it's just it's the same.
And that's the one thing from
the game.
The first time I went,
posted the first time videos. I haven't seen any videos, Mark, of a game.
And that's what impressed me. The first time I walked into Acme, old Tom was the first person I met. And that will always resonate with me till that time they put me in the ground. And it was an absolute honor meeting you, sir.
Don't make his head too big.
Just wished I couldn't have met Brian. But so on the 10 questions, it was funny. Tim Brown got the can-do wrecker was his holy grail kit. I was open. I was like, I sent Tim a couple texts going, I got 2 of them. And that's it at the end of the day. The trophies are nice. The magazines being in them are really nice.
The camaraderie is.
Yes, Doug White said it. Doug White said it best. Models bring you there. It's the people that keep you there.
Keep you coming. Yep.
And that's, I'd love to see old Tom come up to NNLE sometime. I understand not everybody's going to be able to make it, but it's one of them. It's worth getting to before eventually, like everything goes away.
Yeah. At some point in time, yes, I'll tell you, I want to get there. I want to, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Hey, Donnie Griffin. Golly.
Or as I told one person, I said, when you go to Acme, Every model is its own unique piece of art form from that modeler. When I actually get good enough to put something on a table that with Brian's or Fred's or even Teddy or Mike or any of them, then that's the day I'll bring one. But it's just I'm even at 59, I'm still learning stuff that I've never done before.
Well, I'll say this. If you ain't learning, you ain't building.
And that's one thing I'm looking forward to after tomorrow is just decompress for a couple of days and just I've got to get one build finished and then start getting working on some other builds I really need to finish. Mike, it's not. I don't. I'm trying to
And it's
figure out the
really,
right word.
but
It's not comparing you to. I can't compare myself to you or anybody else. But I set a goal to be within that parameters to bring myself to that level. That's more so than the individuals.
But see, where I don't think you get it is even if you think your work is subpar, you ought to bring it, put it on a table, anyways. And there, if somebody's coming by that you know or don't know, but you know their work, who may not know you, you can ask questions. What can I do? Where are my mess ups? What can I do? Show me, tell me. You can learn that way.
And I explained this to you before. I have another, and it's a lifestyle. It's not a hobby, contrary to great belief. With motorsports, and I'm so overly competitive with it. And sometimes that brings out the best in a person. Sometimes it brings out the worst of them at the same time.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
and
I
that,
did this year, Tom.
and now I don't want to be that over competitive individual. I
Okay.
just I gotta stop doing that. I've done it for most of my life.
I was making a joke. Like Brian said. Right. Thank you.
Well, I see one night on a video, a guy was like, well, somebody asked if you could use super glue on the windows, and the guy was being really a jackass. What, you don't
What?
know this? You shouldn't build models. I'm like, if somebody doesn't know something or something they haven't done, it is do it in a smarter way.
So wait a minute. Munch, that year you brought Tammy's Bejeweled GTO. I mean, that was my first year at Acme. That was your first year at Acme as well? I thought you had been there before.
So, Brian, and when I sent you that
Wow,
photo,
I didn't realize that. So that was wow. That was that? Yeah, that was the year we folded you up in the Mustang, wasn't it? I think so. I think that was my first year there. It was the year I took when I had the Mustang.
and here's the thing I always tell
Oh, you're
people:
supposed to be there 2 years prior. Okay.
some people just have a natural ability, God-given ability to do certain things, and there's other areas they're not as good in, and you can see that in probably every build.
Yeah, I mean that there is some truth to that, but you can still learn and get better.
And talking with somebody like Tom or some of the people I know up in the Connecticut, New York region, they sit there and they talk to you and they make it a point to take the time to talk with modelers. And to me, and this is just my personal belief, and I'm not trying to project it around anybody. I've always found guys like Tom, who are extraordinarily great, are also some of the most humble people I've ever met.
Oh yeah.
And that's
If I'll say this: if you come up on a modeler who don't want to take the time to help you, he's not a modeler. Because how are you going to grow the hobby if you're not helping someone be a better builder?
like me. I try different paints from different companies. I'm trying to find what works best for me. And to that point, then I'll get that, and then I'll work solely with that to get it down and understand it.
And honestly, that's what you should do. But like I've always said too, don't limit yourself to one paint, because if you do, you're limiting your creative ability as well.
The lacquers, I
Because
really,
now
yes.
all paints are different. You got so many different color options from paint manufacturers, and you need to know what you can do with each type of paint.
And Daniel, you're 100% correct on that. Somebody passed the torch to them, and they carried it, and they're trying to pass it on to us for the next generation. And at the end of the day, isn't that we're supposed? You don't realize somebody 30 years ago, 40 years ago affects somebody that further ahead in time, because somebody, it's like somebody goes, "Why do you collect all scale autos?" A lot of that stuff in the tips and tricks is still used to this very day. I read.
Hey, Red.
And that's what it's supposed to be. And that's why I was explaining about with my motorsports journey for my entire life, that switching me over competitiveness in high school and from all the way from little league all the way up. That switch, I haven't been able to figure out how to shut that switch off. And Brian and Fred have really been great mentors to me, and a lot of other models you can look at, Josh and several others. I know yours was inadvertent, but still, it happened organically. So what's everybody kind of working on? You got to get a few post Acme days to let it soak in and just take in the moment. Thanks. I got to go pick up some of that stuff too. That works great, especially for cleaning up around to be a panel liner.
Oh,
The one paint I do seem to have a hard time with, and after watching a video from Matthew Inman, it simplified it enough so it worked, and I'm like, I got to start canting some of my paints and start trying it.
What is that?
With enamels,
Oh,
the mix. Of course, I'll have to tweak it a little to get it to where I could, really work with it good. So
yeah, just 50-50. Mr. Color
and then
Leveling
a
said put
gardener.
a little bit of hardener in it. Now, if you don't want to deal with the hardener because it's toxic, then just cut it 50-50 with cheap lacquer thinner.
Yeah, which I got to go buy.
The hardener ain't no joke. Hardener ain't nothing to play with. Anything that's your thing, these tropical glitch paint. It's a your thing. You don't play with it. You need to be ventilated properly.
That's one when that stuff, I'll wait till summertime when I can get more windows open and more fans running and I can blow it out. Red, Brian's going through that, and I've gone through this after 2 shoulder surgeries, and if this thing don't start behaving, I'm going to have to go see the orthopedic surgeon again and have them look at it and see if they can figure out what the heck's going on.
What's going on, Red?
He said he tweaked his back.
Oh.
And I've got to be careful with that too because I got an animal in my house, so I need to protect him as well.
Wow, that looks so much better.
Listen.
Flat black. Wow.
That's Gasser, right?
Yeah. All I did was just dry brush some gray over the black, and you ain't never gonna see it, but it did help highlight it. It did tremendously help highlight it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the front springs and stuff now.
And if you'd like to come in, it's per Ryan's rules, you have to be on camera and building. I'm here.
No, I'm not. I'm not demanding. That's my Saturday night thing.
Okay. Well, I didn't know, so good thing you told me.
I would. Yes, I would like to have people on camera building. Honestly, these random ones aren't that I'm doing while I'm out of work are a little different.
Yep, poor Daniel. Everybody either retired or left for other jobs, and what's his reward? More work with the same pay. Of course, you always got family obligation, and Daniel with his grandkids. Hey, Seamus.
What's up, Seamus?
Brian, read this comment because I know what's coming.
Which one?
Well, not this one. No. There we go. He apparently has never met me in person.
I think we're all a little off. I mean, hell, we're playing with plastic toys. And hell, I was a little off before I started playing with plastic toys, so there is that.
It was either that or from all the brain injuries that we got falling off our bicycle and walking it off.
Shit. Brain injuries? Hell, I had gashes opened up on me, which large gashes.
Now, there's something I'd like to see on one of old Tom's builds. His clown is his avatar.
His avatar.
Because you could walk right in and with nothing else on it but that clown and know exactly whose it is. I know somebody said that place, that hobby shop in Cartersville,
Fusion.
They actually do decals too.
Yeah, I heard they did too. Yeah, I heard the same thing. I think it was Fred told me they did.
Thanks, Tom. That reminds me, I've got to get some. Hi, Cliff.
What's up, Sarge?
Friends of mine own a company called Memorial Sandblasting. I'm going to get some 1 foot by 1 foot tiles and have a few channel logos etched into them. I'm not sure.
What are you going to get sandblasted?
No, it's going to be etched into the black granite. I got Doug White's car. I've got to do. Actually, Rick Hammore's bubble top, the Klingon cruiser he just did, and then I got to get Vince Bosco's T-Bird. Oh my God, Cliff's trying to clean his desk off. Then he won't be able to find anything.
Right? That's why mine's still dirty.
It's not a mess. It's organized chaos.
All I could say, Cliff, is good luck.
And remember, everybody, if you got a question, ask. Seamus can do what he can answer. I can. Mike, Mini Mike, Cliff, Brian can. Hopefully, old Tom will feel. I can probably say old Tom would love to answer questions. Ask. If you don't know something, ask. That's the best way to say it.
I have to go back and look at Mark. He said something about
doing videos. Yeah, 2 game videos.
Of course, I done pretty much gave up on that stuff. I want to, but I can't look at a damn screen that closely. Oh, I'm not showing him playing the game.
That was the biggest surprise when Fred did his 10 questions. When Tom turned around and said
Doing
that,
it
I was
live.
like, what? that
Oh, videos.
Tom, I actually bought that from a fellow club member of mine, my dear personal friend.
Yeah, I don't see not unless this my garage building. That must be a game then.
I lost my phone again.
Yeah,
I
that
heard
must
it.
be a game where he's building something.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger. For thousands of appetizing ingredients and meals.
Yeah, I guess so. Interesting.
Fine. I'll be right back, Brian.
Damn, close the door while you're pissing. Yeah, me too. Cliff, I got a lot to do too.
Cliff,
I want to get this one finished up so I can get back on old Tom's appreciation bill.
Send who help? I found my phone.
What was it? Was it in the toilet? Did you piss on it?
No,
No. Next time, close the door when you go piss, please.
I wasn't. I was
Okay.
actually turning water on for a second, but
Oh, okay. I thought it sounded like he was pissing, and then I heard a toilet flush.
no. Probably my damn bill.
It'll be back in a second, and then I heard. Yeah, he was hacking along too. Hey, King Bob. Just give him a minute too. He'll hack up his lung and light another cigarette. That's what my wife does. Revell was going to reissue it, and then Revell was going to reissue what? I missed that. The bankruptcy happened.
Oh, they were going to redo the
GPS.
Dan he's got there, the Baja.
Oh.
Now, Tom, other than the piece on the top, I believe the firebomb, as they call it, or a cherry bomb, or something like that. No, cherry bomb is a different one. But they did it as a firefighter truck with it was still drag racing, but it had like a hose on top of it. God, there goes the neighborhood. Hey, Fred.
Snappy Pappy. For you disappear, Fred. I had somebody send me a message today. Said something
Thanks,
about,
man.
He said he said something about some Grail kits or something. Let's see what.
You just been waiting for this moment,
Oh my
haven't
God! Yeah, no, he found a model lot for you. So
you? I'm pretty sure I'm never going back to the state of Georgia in my life.
No. So as you can see, this particular individual found a bunch of snap kits. I mean, they actually look like some pretty cool kits. Honestly, I do kind of like some of them. I wouldn't do them box stock, but yeah. And here's his name right here. You see it right here.
Oh Lord.
One minute here. I'll bring up his profile for you.
He knows who it is.
There. Yeah, this guy right here. He's the one that sent that.
You know, I sent that to you in confidence, Brian. This is why I like Fred more than I like you. And the great thing is, Fred will see the sense of humor, and Fred will be going,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I could Pro Street that.
Yeah. Yeah, Fred, I do have a question for you. How much better was the show being you didn't have to drive home and you was at the host hotel? Of course, I mean, I know when it was a Smyrna, it wasn't 15 minutes from you, but up there it's 35, 45-minute ride for you. Did you enjoy it better? Yeah, they do go by. Y'all do. It does go by too fast the whole weekend. Even JaxCon, I thoroughly enjoy going to JaxCon too, and it goes way too fast.
So, Brian, you're going to get the west side of the state bridge, and I'm going to get the east side bridge.
No, I didn't send it. You sent it to me.
Yeah, but you pulled it up.
Yeah, but I'm just showing Fred. That's all I did.
You better start buying carrot cakes now.
Yeah. You didn't have to worry about the traffic on the drive home and the drive back up in the next morning, and built that Blazer as a San Andreas Sheriff Department.
Oh, did you meet A1 Garage?
No, I did not. No.
They're actually all in a model auction tonight on Bookface. Yep, I'll be down in near JaxCon, but a couple months late.
See, I like the that yellow is the tester's kit.
You'll have to want me to bring them back up so you can see them?
The 1500. But that being said, I mean, the Blazers are all cool kits too. The Blazers, the 4x4, Ranger pickup. Well, those are all cool ass kits. They might be snap kits, but
and that's the thing.
Tester Chevy 1500. I like that body style. That mid 90s too.
Oh, you're talking about the Tester's Quick Builder, which is the same one as the Boyd Connington truck for Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, I mean,
bring it up.
I would, if I knew how to build a scratch chassis. Honestly, I would, or maybe, or maybe put a '67 Chevelle chassis under it or something.
Oh, wrong one. Jesus,
wrong one, you big dummy.
There we go. I'll do this again. But yeah, this yellow one is the same.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, the Eddie Van Halen kit. A Taco guy's got the Big Horn Country Sheriff's one.
Does he?
Mm-hmm. The chorus truck, that would be a good Pro Street subject. But yeah, you could get probably Miguel or somebody like that, or let me actually bring this guy up. Well, I got to get back here to your thing so I can.
That one chassis that Iceman does that's adjustable would probably work up underneath that 1500.
Who the heck are you? I thought I saved these from last night.
Yeah, you could.
Bob's.
Jeff,
and that-
Jeff, you could, was that there wasn't a crew chief kit in there, was there? I was going to say, if there's a crew
No.
chief kit, no, okay. You
No.
can get that one and send it to the other Jeff.
he still hasn't figured out who sent the other one, but we know who did.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was that guy. I don't know. Not 100%
I know nothing.
positive. I
don't
do
believe it.
remember that year though, seeing that kit in somebody's hand at Acme. I don't remember who it was, but I remember seeing that kit in somebody's hand. The V5 chassis from my fits most everything. The V5 is that adjustable one, right, Mini Mike? But that being said, I'd probably want to. That's more of a touring frame. I would personally want to Pro Street it. That's just me though. If I was to have one of those kits.
This guy right here, he's out of Detroit. And I'm gonna try to find the other guy. This is just his powertrain stuff. He'll be a quick change rear end. But Fred, I know you're gonna love this stuff. Brian, just saying.
What? Oh yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
No. But he's got their trying to figure out. So like I explained to Jimmy, I was like, can you can go out and do all kinds of foolish things, and you can take that 5 minutes to Google something and find it.
That's enough.
And it's kind
Yeah,
of,
we got a few. We got a few, Fred. Just a few. I think there's probably as many huddle houses in the state of Georgia as there is the rest of the country.
Why do I have a feeling Fred is going to put a Johan kit on the table? Because next year, 100 years of Mopar.
And see, Fred, did you take that one? What was that? That 132nd y'all were doing for the Acme build to Acme this year? Because if not, that's you should have you that should go next
that
year.
Mustang?
No, they done a snap drag kit for their Acme group build this past year.
Oh, that's right. He did that drag car, yeah, the funny car.
Yeah. What was that, a Firebird or something?
Oh yeah, they did. Didn't they do that something in conjunction with Atlantis and the Savoy Museum as well?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm sure he'll put it in the comment right about now.
Did you go through that, Mike, to make sure it didn't have the two? No, they usually, Johans usually, oh, sometimes they had the 2-piece tires. Oh, I thought you were going to build a drag Jeep to go along with Cliff's drag 4x4 or jet engine 4x4. And don't laugh, because they used to have jet trucks like that. Ah. So Fred said they had to give the kits back to us, Atlantis, to show how much detail there.
Oh, okay. That kind of blows. Well, let's
But
see.
somewhere on Long Island, there's a corporate office got a Fred Henry building it.
Oh,
That's
that-
cool too. It was a Mustang. Now, did Lewis make you 3D parts for that as well?
I thought it was a. I could know that y'all done a Mustang, but I thought you done something else too. I thought you done something else that was 132nd. I know you done the Mustang, but I could have swore you done a drag race or like a top fuel car
Yeah, that
or a
that's
funny
a
car.
Mustang funny car. He did.
That was a Mustang.
Yep.
I could have swore you done something else besides the Mustang.
If you get the right NPC kit, you can get some good tires and wheels combinations out of that. Okay, that's what it was. The boy had given him what, IndyCar kits to build and put in the museum.
Well, I know, but I don't know. I thought they done something else.
Yeah, because he had Lewis do some parts.
I thought he done 2 small scale kits. I built a small Mustang that Scott Ridley gave me. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I do need to tell you, Fred. Cliff told me to tell you from now on, any bet like that has to go up to. To get him to go on camera like that again, it's $100. I ain't paying up. But you're right. That was the best $50 I ever spent in my life. Yeah, didn't Scott give you a couple of them? Or maybe Andrew gave you one?
Fred, I don't know if you went back and actually watched that video, but the look on y'all's faces, especially yours,
Oh, Pork Chop was damn near lost it too.
was priceless.
And the best part, everybody but Fred and Josh see it when Cliff walked in. And the damn thing is, at least Fred, Cliff, you didn't get named Sparkles. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to resume the 10 questions after that point. I'm like, how do you go from that to back to?
It was
It might have actually, from that height, Mike, no offense, it might have skimmed across your head.
back in the day, Madonna used to wear those funky ass outfits. Yeah, I think old Clifster could give Madonna a run for her money back in the day.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
Is Big Ole? I don't know what Big Ole is. I'll go with charcoal.
But my biggest shock was you actually got Tim Brown, and I was talking with Tim. Tim said Fred came out and made me go in. Going, Jesus, I'm looking at Tim, and I'm like, damn, you're a pretty big boy too. You might have had a chance.
She was kind of flat chested. Well, hell,
Oh, this is going to hell in a
back,
handbasket.
back then when she was flat chested, honestly, you probably got more chest now than she had back then.
I'm here willingly. Okay, so there you go. It was Parnelli Jones's Baja car.
I can't read that now.
And yeah, you need to stop with the Holy Grail stuff because literally, Fred, Tim got on there. I was happily surprised when Tom said what he said. That made me so happy and so it was the right kit for the right person. So Tim's like, oh yeah, I want a can-do wrecker, will do wrecker. As soon as I heard that, I texted him pictures of the two I have. And he's like, you got two of them? I said, yeah, I'm about to have a third. You can figure out where that conversation's going.
I figure you're probably going to have one less. Irregardless.
Yeah.
Being I know you the way I know you.
Oh no, this one's going to be. There's going to be a trade-off in this.
Oh, okay.
All right, but technically, I'm not getting anything. Well, his ultimate holy grail. Well, he didn't say it was a holy grail. He's got the Dick Landy Challenger. I told him if he built that kit, and the kit he got in 2023, the Hemi powered one, then you're welcome, Fred. Seamus, it cost about $60, $70 to ship in the United States. I'd hate to see what it would cost to ship it overseas. I do have a guy in Germany that could get it to you quicker. No, Donnie. Donnie, do not go. No, Donnie. Brian?
What?
Read this question. Unless you're putting
No,
$100 or $200 up, I wouldn't do it.
Good switch. We'll read what question?
Hold it right here. Oh, sorry. One above it. No.
Oh my God, or Schmido.
Henry Lobbs would lose it. I remember when there were 200 people are like, I paid 200. Somebody goes, well, you want 200 for it? I said, yeah, I'd take that plus shipping. And as soon as you add the shipping in, they're like, nope, we're out. I'm like, now they're $500-$600. I'm like, yeah, there ain't no way in hell. You get a good point there, Mike. Yeah, I am thankful, Cliff. Yeah, that was the part. Thankfully, they did not show on camera. Oh, what for a can-do wrecker, Fred? Oh, look at this. You ready? You got to walk around it. Brian, you want to explain to him what a Schmido is? Read the comment.
Oh Lord.
I
Well,
No, I
you know,
don't.
I don't know. He likes his bologna.
Oh, but
Maybe
it's
he will.
good. Oh,
Just remember that, Fred. I said bologna, and we were talking about a Schmido. So a Schmido is a Speedo.
and just for that, we'll give you 267 Chevelles. Just to walk up and hug Henry Robbs. Here's the problem. One of them I started. The other one was started when I got it. Just, I mean, I can try. Okay. Oh, poor Vicky. She ain't. Oh, Brian,
What?
he typed it in. This is a legitimate done deal now.
Well, he said he would.
Yep. Read your screen.
I have to switch glasses, and I'm painting. I'm painting for flocking.
Oh God, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Wayne and the crew at Acme will never let me back in that property again. Yeah, one for each eye, Mike. That gives a whole new meaning to beer whiskey goggles.
All right. What was the comment? Deal.
We got it in writing. It's a binding contract. Oh God, no. Yes.
Durr. We need you to Photoshop something.
Oh, Fred, did you show Vicky the photos yet? I was gonna ask. I kept forgetting to ask him. I could hear her saying he wishes he would look that good. You guess she's got a great sense of humor. She said messenger on Facebook. That's on you, Brian. I want no part. I get enough of that crap already. I'd say let's do 10 questions with Brian, Fred, but it wouldn't end well.
I've already done.
I didn't say 10 questions with
other
Fred.
than the Upstate show and this past Acme, I've been in every one he's done.
Well, at least you got a sense of humor.
You got to when you sit around a table of us.
And Jess said from now on she's going to be careful what she says in here. I looked at her.
But yeah, she needs to. I need to see her in chat. I got questions for that girl.
Thanks. Reminds me, I got to send out a kit to her dad. You know, Munchkin, I'd say I would have had a great time had I not drawn a short star and got stuck with Brian most of the night.
Yeah. Sure.
Hey, at least it wasn't. Hey, it was an upgrade from Cicanelli, so you know. Did they really? Did you really stuff him in a trunk of a Mustang,
Who? Munch?
Daniel?
No,
Yeah.
we folded him up in the back seat.
Oh, Jesus.
There's no two ways around it. And there is. I mean, there's a back seat in a Mustang, but when you put 2 6'3", 6'4" guys, the
Yeah, there's no
back,
backseat.
the back of the front seat is sitting on the um, front of the back seat. So yeah, I mean, there's no floorboard. So, but yeah, he took it. He was like, hell yeah, I'll go.
Hey, what a good friends for there, Daniel. Jesus, nobody's actually gonna jump in here tonight.
I know.
That must have been a sight to see right there. Papa Z and Rick in a small Kia. You might want to stop painting, Ted, because we're going to get you to bust a nut laughing. Then, oh, he messed that car up on me. All right, night, Fred.
Later, Fred.
Oh, Lord, the man of the hour. The man.
That's
the
right.
man.
I was complaining. Oh, nobody's jumping in. Nobody's jumping in. Pop, 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 pop. Well, ask and you shall receive.
What's going on, bro?
Oh, not much. Just sitting here trying to clean off some of my bench a little bit. I've made some progress.
Good luck with that.
I've actually made a lot of progress, believe it or not.
What?
However, it's all sitting off camera to get this thing off. I haven't cleaned up my hobby room a little bit. It's all sitting right here.
Later, Mike.
Oh, let me jump on the comments here so I can read the chat.
All right, later,
All
man,
right.
Mike.
Later, Mike. But yeah, so I got a bunch of shit sitting right here next to me, but at least it's not on the desk. So, like I said, I've been working on relocating some stuff and going that way. So, definitely going to need a little bit more room and stuff like that. Take care, Fred. It's still there, Daniel. The bench is there. It's just, like I said, it's getting less shit on it. And I got a bunch of shit, like I said, stuffed off to the right of me, which would be y'all's left on the screen. So my right, y'all's left. So however, when I got the motors and stuff like that, I had these little monster trucks that I bought from Ollie's. I got some fancy wheel. Hold on, I want to help I was on the right camera here. Dumbass. I got these fancy wheels and stuff like that off them little RC trucks. They're actual bar tread, and they actually look pretty good. I'm working on making a trailer, like a farm trailer. So I got this box from Monty Davis. Looks like a Ford box. So I took a set of the wheels and I mounted them on a semi truck axle. Now I just got to make the frame and everything like that, and we're gonna make like just I don't know, like a wagon basically with bar treads on
Oh,
it.
okay. I got you. Yeah.
You know, like something you'd
Like a
see out in
trailer.
like a field, or
Yeah.
maybe I'll throw something in the bed of it or something
Hell,
like that. You
they
know,
they they use those as trailers here. I mean, regular
yeah,
trailers
that's what I mean.
around
That's the
here.
whole point of it, and that's why I got it from Santa Monte. Hooked me up. So, where the hell did I put it now? But since I do have it up, yeah, Daniel, I can pull that out. It's something right behind me, so I haven't on the shelf yet. But was lucky and almost seen a grown ass man cry on this one due to the simple fact that I ended
Yeah,
up
that was
actually
awesome, man.
getting a piece of hardware for my little Hemet. So
Yeah, big congratulations on that, man.
yeah, no, that was totally unseen. I didn't even know that apparently my Hemet, the category it was in, and then commercial trucks were the two judged categories. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I and it's gonna for the life of me. I forgot the guy's name. He's also the same guy who gifted me that JLTV kit, and I want to say it's that, but it's not that. It's not something. Rob, I'm kind of like shipping it. He's got his shop card and he's got my phone number, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But when I was getting ready to pack up my Hemet and stuff like that, I might as well pull that out while I'm.
Brian, Amanda wants to know what she is going to be making you.
That little Hemet.
Fred Henry and a Schmido.
You might need to explain to what a Schmido is.
She knows what a Schmido
But,
is.
but yeah, that was like totally taken aback. I thought he was like trying to fuck my feelings. I was literally about ready to cry. Like,
Yeah.
no way,
I
I
don't
didn't
blame
win
you.
an award. Like, it was like shit. He's like, no, you did. This is your award. I'm like, you fucking with me right now? You trying to like fuck my feelings? I'm like, okay, no. And but I'm not gonna lie, that 70-second scale is some hard shit to build. Like I said, it's probably my first and last 1/72 that I ever built. So that's neither here nor there, but because I guess in 70-second scale, that's actually a really big truck for being 70-second scale. So because I talked to Joe Cam about it, and he's the one who I had built that for his group build, which Joe Cam and Marcus over at Scale Bench, starting, I want to say it's November 1st, they're having a group build, like a military group build. So they should be dropping a video here fairly soon. But yeah, that's how you diversify out. Oh, hey, what's going on, Gary Barner? How are we doing?
Hey, Gary. Hi, John
Hey,
Paul.
GW.
Just so you know, when Cliff gets moved to wherever he's going to move to from New York, as a housewarming gift, he wants the big bins on rollers so he can organize.
Oh, I've got a bunch of them. I mean, I just got to actually figure out where to put all the shelves and stuff like that, because I've got shelves galore. Well, some of it actually, there's like 2 shelves that are just all of T stuff between all our Diamond Dot stuff and painting and everything else. And then I've pretty much got like the rest, and there's like 2 shelves of just miscellaneous shit. And then everything else is like models and building stuff. That's good. Nightmares and dreams too, Gary. So So yeah, that
You
was-
working? You home, Gary? Hey, JP. And Durr, Fred Henry said that for $100 in a '67 Chevelle, he would wear a Speedo at Acme next year.
I'm not going to Acme now.
Why not? Maybe I'll throw in an extra 67 Pro Street kit because I have one sitting over my left shoulder. So
Oh no, he's got 367 Chevelles, like he needs more. But yeah, I'm probably not on the
nice.
the
I'm building the
welcome committee
132,
favorite
but I'm
person
going to
list.
make a slight difference on mine, Seamus. I'm going to be doing the 1132, but I'm going to be probably using the mine roller off of the front of the 1132 striker. So yeah, that's awesome, Seamus. That's pretty badass. I want to thank Papa Z for giving me this kit. This is what I'll be building for
Let me get that big.
his group build.
Well, what kit is it? We
It's
missed it.
the M11 32nd Striker. So the nice thing about the Striker fighting vehicle is you get a base variant and then you get all different variants. So I'm going to be doing a recon style. So I'm not going to put the mine roller on it. I'm going to change out the upper part there and I'm going to put an LRAS system on it. So that's a beautiful part. Just by putting different parts on it, you can change the variant.
Right.
It's a 35th scale model, and it's an engineer squad vehicle or ESV. And the best part about this is it's actually got the 2CR, which I was a part of when I was in Germany on the box art. So that's pretty badass right there. So
what 2CR is?
Second Striker Cavalry Regiment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got the one without the roller, Seamus? Nice. Yeah, I got the one with the roller. So this roller might actually go on the JLTV vehicle. We'll see how that works, but I'm going to convert this into like a recon style vehicle by not putting mine roller on it. But Papa Z gifted me this kit last year at Acme, and he won it in a raffle, and it's a pretty badass kit, not gonna lie. And somebody that has worked on strikers, the 1-to-1, it's definitely right up my wheelhouse. And as far as building the military, I'm gonna start venturing out. It'll still be automotive, but start building a lot of military vehicles that I have rolled on. So
Hey, Seamus, look at this.
Hey, and Gary, that's we understand that supposed to be sleeping. Truck drivers are sleeping when we're dead, brother.
Yep. Oh yeah, definitely. It'll be fine. Like I said, that's the best part is you can run different variants just by changing it. But I don't think that's got the bird. That one doesn't look like it's got the bird cage on it, but I don't know if I'm going to put a bird cage on mine or not. Which the bird cage is basically for RPGs and stuff like that with the reactive armor. So what it's supposed to do is blow out the panels and stuff like that. But the bird cage is supposed to give it some standoff. When the RPG, it's supposed to blow up on the bird cage. And if it does, for some reason, make it through the bird cage, it's just they got damn. Shane's gone. It's awesome. But and then it's like you just replace that particular panel and stuff like that. So
And to clarify that, Seamus, the kits I just showed you aren't even the ones I have. One of them I'm gonna probably go pick up this weekend.
Oh, and Gary,
No, seriously, they're not.
Give you
They're
a-
not.
I'll give you a date, Gary. I should be back to work if all goes well on the 11th.
Gary, Seamus really going to hate me now. Because this one right here, I got the semi. Cliff, you want to fill the rest of it in?
What do you mean? You got the other half of? Oh, I got the half of the can-do part. I got the
Yeah, he's
record
got
body
the
for
record
it.
part. He's actually got that. And if I was going to part one with one, in all honesty, it would be the Fred's record version, the second version of that.
I got to actually pull that out and start building on that. I think I did show what I got at the Sircon show. Yeah, I did show that I got something at Sircon show. I did that Monday, so last Monday or before. Yeah, I can't wait. It's blue version. Oh.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Now you have to step in here and ask Seamus what's on your end of the deal. If I send him a kit, he's got to send you something. And I'm out of the damn kit.
Why does he have to send me something?
Hey, we're gonna go in there for a kit to be named later.
I'm not doing the willing and dealing.
I will. I'll ask what they want for it. There's a red box art one that's $200. Night, Donnie.
Later, Donnie.
Have a good night, Donnie. What we got over here? Got a small gun. Yeah, another small gun.
You know, there is one kit I would send you, but I'd want it back just so I can hook the battery into myself because it would be really cool. And that's the 67 truck I have. No, I wouldn't. I'd pay for whatever you pay for the kit was what you pay. I'd get it as cheap as I can humanly get it. But I would make sure I sent it out that way. I know I get everything marked and I know how to send overseas. Brian and Cliff can testify to this. When I send even if I send a gift to somebody, I always send them a receipt of the UPS with the tracking number.
Yeah, Papa Z sent me something, and he was catching hell for some reason. Instead of it come to Augusta and then go to Ren's, and then it would show it was out for delivery in Hepzibah. It never did show it was at my post office in Hepzibah, and so now they've decided to send it back to Papa Z.
It'd be better off to send it to Jess to pick it up and send it to you. Or you drive up there and get it.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
Wasn't Gary C supposed to bring you down a kit you got from him?
No, I got that at up the Upstate show. It was
Got what kit
50,
that was?
50. What kit is that? 50. I got it sitting right there. I'd have to go over there and look at it. What kit? What was that?
It wasn't one of the Nomads, was it? Hi, Lamb Chop. Gary, I will, Seamus, are you on Facebook? Because if you are, I can hook you up with my friend in Germany who's a lot better person to deal with, and he is super good about it, everything he does.
No, 53 Chevy Bel Air.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we got? Lamb Chop, what's going on?
Hey, Lamb Chop.
All right, so now let's see how much paint stuff we can fit in this little fucking plastic bin here. Got fancy splash paint. Gotta figure what the hell I'm coating with that. sparkle might be a little too big in that. It was-
All right, Seamus, this is the gentleman. Let me bring this up real quick. This is just, I mean, he goes all over Hex to buy kits over there. See, I got this kit, but it's not the Fred's version. It's the blue and white box art.
We're just throwing the nail polish in the little. Ooh.
Hey, give me a second, Ted, and I'll show that. This is something that, but yeah, let me link you real quick. And
He said he already built that one, whichever one you were showing him.
Yeah, I was gonna say Seamus probably built a lot of the records, especially with the lights, because God of lighting.
yeah, there is a lot of them. But here's what Mr. O'Mayo is working on.
Ooh, that's pretty badass there, Ted.
White stripes. But he can generally find them still.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize how much nail polish I've acquired.
Now,
That's,
Seamus is really, if you think Seamus didn't like me before, you might have to send a friend request. Hold on, Seamus. Ryan, can you put me up on big screen?
Why? You're not there.
Gotsies.
Give me a second. Okay, now you can do this.
Ooh, was that 32nd scale or
Nope, 125th.
125th? Holy
Yeah.
shit! You know what? That's your actual for a cab over
Heavy.
style wrecker.
Yep, heavy haul.
Yeah, heavy haul. Shit. I don't think it did, but- That is definitely cool. No sugar in my coffee. No sugar in my tea.
Oh, you got that kit? Well, now Seamus, now we might be onto something here. I'm looking for the one with it's the Aerodyne triaxle. Let's see if I can't bring these up. Even if I still got the site. I'm not sure. And I don't. Damn.
by cleaning up some of this paint and stuff like that on here. Fucking makes a big difference.
Lamb chop. Only thing I can tell you is Blender. All those programs though they take some learning, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. We was trying to do a bunch of class, at least Miguel was, and
Hi, Serge.
we just so bad. Hey, Sergey, what's up?
Hey, Serge. And then I think he lost his job right at that point in time.
I was gonna say I was about time that he lost his job, which was shitty, but yep. I gotta find a place for this paint. Bend over.
I can't seem to find this page.
Oh, lamb chop. I mean, there is a lot of YouTube videos on it, but it's still, man,
It takes a lot.
it takes a long time.
I haven't touched Blender in forever. But I'm sure if I design something, I could probably send it to someone to print out for me. Let me see. I know there's a tutorial to do a donut on that. On Blender there. But it does take a lot of computer to do that rendering and stuff like that. It takes a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Right,
You need a little horsepower with Blender.
Yeah. Because it did okay on my computer, but not saying my computer is anything to schnock at, but it definitely helps. Let me see if I can find.
I've got I got a computer. It's got a lot of horsepower, and it's water cooled and all. And boy, the fans will really ramp up on it.
Yeah, it runs hard.
When I'm using Blender, or even hell, when I'm using the software for slicing.
Chitterbox.
Chitterbox, yeah, or
what's the other one?
Yeah, I mean it'll ramp up. I can tell you this: if you're using Chitterbox and what's the other one? The Anycubic software. Make sure you're not running HDR mode, especially if you're in Windows 11. They don't like it.
Seamus, if you want to get a hold of me on Facebook right there, and I'll get you directed to the right people. The guy over in Germany. Hi, Serge. I think I might have said that earlier. When I go talk to these people, tell me what your max offer on it would be. Then I'll tell them. And
You can't speak pounds.
I can convert it into pounds, but because the red one I showed you, they want 200 for it. That's US dollars, so.
I was back when I was still had a fucking shave on that because I was going to work every day. Jesus.
Uh-oh. I just got a message from Durr. She wants to know if I'm prepared.
So 200, yeah. So 200 US dollars is 250 at 238.58 euros. So you're probably going to look in the neighborhood. I'm guessing with shipping in the $300 range.
Doing pretty good, Sarge. Just I mentioned earlier, do have pupil still dilated, and it's due to nerve damage from the surgery, according to my cataract surgeon. So
I'm not looking at anything Brian's going to show.
no, just Amanda says, "Are you prepared?" That's it.
That's why I'm keeping my eyes closed, my hands over them.
That's all she said is, "Are you prepared?" There's nothing there.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to my my cataract surgeon said it'll take.
No, I couldn't.
Could take several months for the nerves to heal in the retina that control the pupil, and he could give me some drops that would contract my pupil. But as all medications today, there's negative side effects, and one of the negative side effects are detached retina. So yeah, we're going to pass on that one. I'll just probably have to learn to deal with it.
I need to go back and do that. Start using random pictures for my fucking.
Seamus, if I do sell one, it's the one that is, like I said, the chassis and everything started, everything's there. I won't make a profit in any manner. So I know exactly what I got into it. And we'll talk privately about that, but it's going to be, because it's you, I'll give a discount because again, it started.
Shit.
Hey, Seamus, I did got a question for you. What's up with Sue? She's missed a couple lives. Said she's been sick. I know you've been in a lot of her lives lately. Hey, Edward.
Hey, Edward, what's going on?
Hey, Edward. So with shipping, and this is a guesstimate, I'd have to get your exact zip code to have them do an international thing. The only thing I can't tell you is if there's going to be a
VAT tax, value
a tariff on it or not. So that's something I couldn't. Problem is, I will share it for what the max is on it. That way, if something does happen, it's covered. And where the heck is Sarah? I haven't seen her in a long time. The big
That's
Kevin
all you
Hart.
know. She's just been sick. Okay.
The tester can go set over here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Season wife.
No, Jesus Christ! I got this young lady across the street at the store for me. She's considerably younger than me, Brian. Keeps hitting on. Okay, now listen to me. Everybody's young compared to me. Now let me finish. From
Does
the waist
she
up,
at least have a home?
yes.
Oh God. Durr. Oh my God.
Oh God,
Oh,
I'm not looking. But
Jesus
let me finish
Christ.
here before you get off. From her waist up, she's great. Portioned right. From the waist down, she looks like Cliff. Like, yeah, I can't. No.
She's got to have one of them office jobs where she sits a lot on her ass. There's a chick that used to work at Fort Lewis in the fucking Sprint building, which used to do our phone. She was a secretary, and I'll tell you something. From about maybe mid waist up, just below her tits, she looked good. But when she stood up, she had a fucking dump truck on her ass. Like that shit was wide. She
God,
had,
she gave
even
him
one
a.
of the legs was wide. She probably.
Oh God.
I love it. That's awesome. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, somebody's got to send them to you know who.
Yeah, exactly. Face for crime. Oh shit! But I'll tell you, yeah, it's
Jesus Christ.
till she spent a lot of fucking time sitting on her ass. But I mean, she was a nice girl. I'm sure she had a great personality, but
It was my
it was-
devil eye. Good Lord.
That's fucking.
Hope y'all
hilarious.
got your ice picked out.
You know who you're gonna send them to before you send them to Fred.
That's awesome.
Hey, Seekinelli, pick out a shop card. I'm sorry, I couldn't send him to Jeff. I'm like, yeah, because everybody would get a shop card. Like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
Let's see what else.
Oh, come on, where's your sense of adventure? So there may be, like I said, I didn't get them done, but there may be a shop card coming out soon. So, but I was gonna hand them out at Acme. Like I said, I just waited too long and didn't dick the dog. But also to figure, just doing it in person was better than a shop card. So
I'm still waiting on one from Pork Chop, but I gotta sit down with Jess and have her design my card for me. But problem is, somebody goes, "Why don't you get cards made?" I said, "Because you're all gonna pay me to keep them."
I wouldn't say pay to keep 'em.
People looked at me kind of confused. I'm going, "Oh God." I'm like, I gotta remember, some people don't quite have the sense of humor me and Brian and Cliff do.
That's right. That is awesome work, Amanda. Awesome work.
Ryan, now you know who you got to send them to. Read the screen when you get a second. I can see a big collage over Fred's hobby room now.
Lord. Now
Does the
you got me going to do it.
Does the pickle approve?
That is a hard no.
Oh no, the pickle says no.
We don't care what the pickle says.
I know. I was just being a smart ass that I found it. It was sitting there. What the hell was I going to say?
In the
Is this?
public,
Oh,
you
damn it,
now is the ultimate
shut up.
opponent. Let's go.
Shut up. It's supposed to be like the Magic 8 Ball, but you know, as a fancy birthday present. So you ask it a question. Does NPC kits make trash kits, mostly plastic crap?
The mystical pickle.
It depends on what era NPC kit you get.
Wow. I know. I'm just NPC kits ain't really that bad. I don't really ain't got no problem. I just being something to like the top of my head just because, you know, I found my
I've
fancy
seen-
pickle.
I've seen them all put it. I've seen AMT's crap, and I've seen them good. And
Oh yeah, I've seen them. I've seen
You
them all
go look
too.
at
I just
all
was
of the 70s with their pickup trucks. There were some most hideous damn things. And then they turned into really great kits after a while.
Oh, they've been sent to Vicky.
She already did one of Fred with that.
yeah, I was gonna say that was one.
That was a Joe Namath one, and I'm not showing them anymore. Come on, 16 watching, only 17 watching, only 11 likes. Come on, guys.
What the hell?
We can show Brown Eye Brian a little more love than that. Or chocolate starfish, as Amanda just likes to call them.
Yes, the chocolate starfish.
I'm the one that said chocolate starfish.
I dare you to make up a second channel with that name.
Chocolate starfish modeling.
Yep.
It'll be like a alter ego channel or a trolling account. That's what it'll be. A trolling account.
Well, hold it. I gotta be
Starfish
careful. I did that with my brother Doug one night. I got into the live. I sent him down here, and Senior was almost ready to boot him until I stuck my head in. Because he said, I'm Jeff 10 years in the future, and fucking everybody's looking at him like, yeah, this guy's got trolling us. He's out of here.
Yeah, when he played, what the hell was it? When Burt Reynolds played the governor there in Striptease back in the day.
Was it me more?
Hotel room. And he's like covered, like, if you ever know what the feel like Vaseline on your body is, he's got the cowboy hat and smeared like Vaseline.
See, when you do Cliff one, you got to do it on a Don DeMolay's body. So it comes off as
Cannonball
more
Run?
accurate.
Oh, shit. That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, Lord.
Oh shit. Captain Chaos.
Yeah, I already got that one. Amanda. Oh well.
Oh, that's fucking
Yeah,
great.
I already showed those, Amanda.
Oh my god, that's great. Captain Chaos.
Yeah,
And Fred would play the general. Who's going to play the
okay,
nuns?
well,
That'd be in a second one. Yeah, where they yep. I actually that'd be a hell of a fucking shop card too.
let's see.
Oh, my.
Yeah, here, Amanda. There's Far.
Yeah, pull it back as a mullet.
That's a fat man from Alabama. There's the Dark Cave.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah.
Federico. And there's me, Magnum PI.
Oh shit.
Let's see which way. Yeah, I'll go.
That she's just not right. I'm just praying that Jeff.
That's fucking awesome, though, Asa. That's awesome.
That's yeah.
That was a good job on that one too. That was a really good job.
It
She
took
did a
you a
really
while
good
to figure
job.
out who it was.
Hey, what's going on, Chuck?
Hey, Chuckster.
Big
Brian.
Brown Eye Modeling Group. BBE. Yeah.
The Big Brown Eye Modeling Group.
I'm just right now praying to God that Ted's not friends with Seeking Helly on Facebook. Because we all gonna be in deep shit. Oh wait, now she's probably thinking about doing a painting of it with and send it to Fred. Oh, there we go. There's the official name of the channel.
Brian.
I love it.
Or you could spell it like Jeff and call it Brains.
I got to give Matthew Inman credit there. He came back with a good one on you. I knew you were smart, but damn. Just remember, straight lace people, this is all done in banter. Good, clean banter.
Mm-hmm.
Can't laugh at yourself. You can't laugh at anyone.
Except for Cliff.
That, not gonna lie, that was awesome. So, funny story about that. That Daniel guy who does the Great Race and had that 308
Yep.
Ferrari and stuff like that. He was there. He was the first one I seen before I walked into the room. All right, hold on. I had a phone call. I'm on mute.
Oh, damn. This is funny, Brian.
You guys got my girlfriend's aunt so hot that she just about to have a heart attack, and she was like,
Oh, God. We officially corrupted YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. No. No. That is just wrong in every sense of the way. We were doing good. We were really doing good. Give me a second. All right. Should have waited a little while longer before you took the things off, but here we go. Yeah, that looks like Mayo White to me.
"Nice, Mayo."
I wonder if the hood got a rug burn. Okay, I'll behave. That actually is very nice, Ted. Now, Seamus, I must warn you. I do some, let's say some very unique things on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook. You may add me to the. Oh God, it's only going to get worse now, Brian. Papa Z's here. Look what Brian's new channel name is going to be. Let me find it. No, not this one. Where the heck did Amanda post that? Oh Lord, Gary Ride the Wind's here. We're screwed.
Let's see. Oh, there he is. Hey, Gary.
Later, Seamus. Have a good night, sir. Oh God, Gary, go away. I'm gonna give him a timeout if he keeps this up.
Later, Seamus. Give who his timeout.
The Volkswagen lover.
The Volkswagen lover.
What the?
49 goes.
Yeah, Gary Ride the Wind needs some help that none of us could give him. You need Jesus, boy. You need Jesus. I am dead serious. I'm not going to even say out loud what he said. Gary, I'm too skinny for you. You want Jimmy. And now it's Papa Z and family tonight.
Damn.
Hold on. Oh, you're talking about the Mad Max car? Gary Ride the Wind just finished this up. Get it up here. Now the real kit is a curb. The kit out is a curbside, but there's people that obviously make parts so you can transition into a full detail kit. Gary did that.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Nice. Good job, Gary. Looks good, man. was that movie even filmed?
The original one was in Australia, I believe. My God, I even see a sighting rarer than Bigfoot. I see Papa Z on a photo and a video from Acme. Let me see. Let me go back and look. Okay, we gotta redo this here. Sent me multiple pictures. It did come through the first time. And he's working on a rally car. And oh Lord,
Lord.
we got one sighting of Skelly that we've never seen before.
Cliff is muted.
Yeah, he's on the phone.
Oh,
Somebody.
he's still on the phone. I think I'm done for the night.
Well, it's good seeing you. I'm glad you're getting better. So,
Well, no, I'm done as far as doing any kind of building.
oh.
But yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer.
Marcy's been working on and off lately. So,
So I'm going to do the probably going to two-tone the seats on this. I'm doing the floorboard black or charcoal. I'm going to do the side panels a tan. I don't know what to do with the seat. If I should do the seat backs tan, or the seat backs and seat bottom tan, or do the seat bottom, the actual where you actually sit. Tan.
I would go with body color on the outside, and the insert would be the tan. That's me though.
Body color on
That's
what?
no standard on the seat.
But yeah, no, but these
The
are
back, the lower side.
these are drag. It wouldn't. Oh, I go body color on them because I'm doing rest of the interior. The door cards are going to be tan. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You don't know. I sure the hell don't know.
I know I'm doing the roll bars body color. The dash will be body color. That but now the back panel, the roll bars go into that back seat panel. And I was going to do it aluminum. But being they go into it, I probably shouldn't do it aluminum. I don't know.
As soon as I get this Lindbergh 34 Ford, I'm gonna get back on that Ryan's shaggin' wagon. Oh, Brian.
I was hoping. I hope I'll probably do a live Friday evening. I was hoping Jess was going to be here because I have some questions for her.
Well, you could message her just by hey.
No,
make sure you
no,
stop in
no.
Friday.
No, I got to call her out for something.
Uh-oh.
I'll show you. Let's see.
Thinking, what the hell did I miss?
Let's see. Scale model. Where are you at? There she is. Videos.
Does that have to do with our Halloween build?
Yeah. It has to do with her thumbnail. I wonder if I can enlarge the whole screen. No, I can't. Let me see. No, I ain't gonna be able to make it. See. I mean, maybe it's just my mind. I know I'm a little strange, but something's not quite right with the way she put the thumbnail where she's holding the house.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, the way. Yeah, okay. I can understand where. All right, I got you. It'll have her dazed and confused and trying to figure out how to fix it. Yes, Rick.
It looks like something besides her hand is holding the house.
That looks almost like Phil.
Huh?
Is it?
Who
Let
does?
me bring it.
Her?
Let me bring that up. Let me bring that up. I can. Yeah, there you could see the. It's almost there's a second person's hand in there because she's holding
No,
up
that's
the right or
her.
left.
That's her left hand up by her shoulder.
All right, so yeah, you know, as in It from the movie from the Monsters, It was the hand.
Oh.
That's what I think that's in reference to.
No, that's her. That's her left hand. Her right hand is under the house.
Yep.
It begins at 6. Now I'll probably come in here about the same time, about 6:30 or so. My wife she'll go in bed and maybe later and read or watch some TV or something about 6:30. And
Night, Ted.
Saturdays at 6. Later, Titty.
And remember, the chocolate starfish thinks mayo is a good lubricant. Yeah, I can look at your eyes, Brian. You want to say something?
Well, I mean, as long as the chocolate ain't packed, it'll lubricate just fine.
Oh, I missed that one. Go back one. I didn't see the Lee one before.
The what?
The one with the picture you were showing, the got you one with Lee. Is
didn't
YouTube
see that
lacking
one?
so behind?
Yeah, you didn't. I sent that's something I sent to her a long time ago.
Oh,
That was a long time ago. I think I sent it to her.
I've seen him pop up from time to time. He doesn't stay around long.
Yeah, I sent that to her a long time ago. I can't remember.
That was
I
back.
can't remember who
in
sent me that. I want to say it was Connie that sent me that. Dragon was it Dragon Lover? I think that's I think so. Dragon Lover. Connie.
The chocolate starfish is like a battery.
We're not going back down the chocolate starfish road. What is it? GT from my brother-in-law, 68 Mustang GT. Highlander green with gold C stripes. Nice. Was it a Revell kit or AMT, Edward? Revell? Okay. I got the, what is it? I think it's the 66 GT 350 or GT. It's the GTH, the Hertz version.
Yeah, that's the black gold one or
Yeah.
red gold. Okay, it's a Revell one. Yeah, it's the one with white blue stripe one on the box art. Or is that the EMT?
I'll be right back.
All right. And take you 8 eye drops, I take it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with you and call it an early night too. See if I can actually get to bed at a reasonable time instead of 1 o'clock in the morning and be up at 4:30 going, damn it.
It was the second one in GT.
Now, Edward, how close are you to Troutman, North Carolina? It's just outside of Statesville. I think it's Statesville.
Oh, Edwards in North Carolina.
Yep. Now, Chuck, you're going to that show down in was it Pennsylvania this week?
All right, sorry about that. I'm back. I had a phone call. I think it would be good. I'll have to get a hold of Amanda and
He said he missed what you said, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. The one he's got is the Revell muscle machine one. Is the red box art one? Edward?
No, I guess when you asked about where he lived,
Oh, North Carolina. Yeah. How far are you from Troutman, North Carolina?
you're saying Troutman?
Yep.
I ain't never
Right
heard
up
of
off
that.
77, literally.
Right above 77.
That's
77.
right off
runs-
77. Literally right off I-77. Place called Fast Track Hobby. My buddy Jamie owns it. Really great guy. You've been by his booth when he does
Yeah.
the Upstate show. Super good guy. I've bought from him off his eBay auctions, but I was down in North Carolina 3 years ago at this time,
okay.
and
Right there, right there south of Statesville. Indian Trail.
Monroe.
Oh. I forgot where Monroe is. Oh, he's south and east of Charlotte.
Oh yeah, he's about an hour away. He's more, yeah, he's closer to Mark Batson. But if you're up there, literally, you get off Troutman exit, you take a left, or if you take 21, it'd be either way. But you get off their exit, and you come up to within probably a half mile, come up to it looks like a self-storage place. A little hobby shop in there, and then of course you got the one over in Lenore.
She was a good girl.
That's Southern Motorsports Hobby. So you would be closer to Salisbury when they do that big show there, then, Edward.
Nice. Hey, how was that show, Chuck? The Halloween bash there.
My uncle used to live on 20 South Street.
There we go. We got our contour gauge.
That's in February, I think they do, or February and March. Jamie does that show. Keep an eye on Mark Bats's Hobby Do 007 channel. He'll have that information.
Mhm. Yep.
So I'm guessing Spiderberg's about an hour from you, maybe? Hour and a half? Spartanburg? Okay, something ain't right. Brian's deep in thought. Cliff's being too quiet.
Yeah,
I'm not deep in thought yet, but I am just trying to organize some stuff. I'm getting, like I said, it's getting better. There is a bench here. Because I may try to pull out either that striker kit or that JLTV kit. So
copy.
but Gunther's not in here fucking up my ass. But he was up my ass on yeah.
Sunday or Monday?
Oh, Sunday, Monday morning when I got home. Oh yeah, he was up my ass. He was mad at me at first, but it didn't take him long to get over that. So it was just happy I was fucking home. It was just like, I'm kind of pissed at you. I'm gonna run over to mommy quick, but you're home, so. Yep.
Well, them two shows are far enough apart, so there shouldn't have been any conflict other than, some people want to go to a different show. So, I mean, you got a lot of central eastern Pennsylvania has, and western Pennsylvania have a lot of model shows as well. You got the Three River.
Good.
That's a problem too. Is a lot of I'd like to go to Plastic Undercover in Ohio at some point, but it's like I can't afford to do all these shows at one time, so now I got to start picking and choosing. Acme is about the friendship with my friends, so.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the main reason why that I end up going and stuff like that. Really? Yeah, because I seen some of the diversified scale guys down there. I seen Vince and another guy.
Rick Hammore.
Yep, Rick Hanmore. Yep.
By the way, how is Frank doing?
I was supposed to call him today, and I didn't actually call him today because I'm an asshole. But I was busy doing other shit too, so. But not that's like an excuse to fucking not call, so. I tried calling him, was it Saturday night after I got back to the room, and I'm like, oh, shit, that's right. He's probably fucking racked the fuck out sleeping when I got back to the room on Saturday, so.
Yeah, Chuck said Frank was there.
Yeah. I knew he would be. He was talking about going. He was fucking uber stoked about it, so. Which is
Boytown, yeah. Boytown does a bunch of different types of shows. Obviously, Three Rivers, and then they got a second show they put on New Sharon, which is Pennsylvania West Virginia border. God,
assless chaps.
Hell yeah, that's on.
You need to stop confusing me with Jimmy.
So literally, Jeff is going to be on.
No, that ain't going to happen.
Jeff is going to
He's
be
going to be on the pylon seat, which unfortunately I chose that on my Yamaha, but the only problem is though it don't have one. It just got the pylon there because I made the solo out of it. So
too bad Gary's across the pond. I bet he's a hoot to have at a show.
Oh my God, yeah, yeah, that'd be great.
That man is just not right.
Well, the sad part is I probably have to bust out my VMAX.
Brian, if you think they were scared of Seekinelli, me, you, and Cliff together, if he shows up, I have a feeling the cops will be there at some point.
Yeah, can confirm. But if I wanted to ride with Gary, I don't think I'd be able to ride on my Harley. I'd have to bust out my VMAX just to kind of keep up with them.
He could be yelling at Gary, "I'm your daddy."
Yeah, I don't think Gary would want to come stateside to a show because I don't think they rent sport bikes.
No, they don't run sport bikes. You have to rent a Harley from Eagle Riders.
Oh,
But
really? You
yeah.
can rent a motorcycle from somebody, really?
Oh yeah, you can. Harley will rent them right out. It's through Eagle Riders and certain dealerships, stuff like that. I don't know if you can do anything else. I know there was a place when I was over in Ukraine where I ordered a motorcycle. And granted, even though it was just for like not even a whole day, but basically it cost me about $100 for the day, but I got my 2-wheel fix.
Really?
Oh yeah. So I got pictures of me and stuff like that. So, okay, well, you know what, Gary? If you end up coming stateside, yeah, Eagle Rent. See, I got a couple motorcycles, so it's like I got a couple of them. So, either way,
Yeah, you guys could tour. You could just get on the
we can
bikes and take the
fucking torch
interstate
the shit
down
up.
there.
I got my Striker, which is nice, laid back Yamaha, and then I got my Street Glide, 14 Street Glide. Now I've got my pissed off the world bike, my VMAX 1200, and
Oh,
yeah.
What kind of cancer does Frizzo have?
Throat, stomach, throat, like esophagus area.
head and neck. What is defined as head and neck? That's because that's what I had. So I'm gonna make it as best educated guess I can.
Exactly. That's
As long as it doesn't go into his lymph nodes towards his head or his stomach, he'll be all right. He'll come out of it. It'll take him a while, but it will. That chemo and radiation will beat the shit, especially the chemo.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it will.
And boy, it will make you lose weight too.
Oh, there's a lower radiator hose for my fucking Mustang. Good thing I didn't show it with the hood up. Or I'm sorry, upper radiator hose.
Same thing Toby Keith had.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
Buds, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Boston?
Hey, cool. I gotta make sure that goes on the Mustang, so we're gonna throw that right in there. So, well, we can see some of the desk. We got a bunch of styrene for scratch building already out. HVAC tape for whatever. Now I just gotta find a place to put this fucking paint.
Well, I know I got my Acme fixed up. I've seen it between between Fred, Jess, Klankowitz.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I see Clank
A1
posted a
Garage.
video. I haven't watched it yet, but you know, he was supposed to come out to that old city junkyard and scare the shit out of us, but you know, he never made it out there. Never made. Well, we did. We were leaving, but he was coming out there. So, but it was good to hang out with Ted and Tim Klankowitz.
And God knows Terry too and his bride were on a lot of videos, especially Tim Brown's. Every time I turn around, there was Terry buying something.
Yep, he's always buying something.
Terry was saying that his bride was buying just as many, if not more, than he was.
Shit, that's good. You got the common hobby. It's fucking good.
Yeah, and it's good if she wants to get into building. That's
Yeah.
a good thing for the hobby.
Yep. Exactly.
As I told one person, building models and talking about building models are not the same hobby. Don't confuse them.
No, you got to do both.
Just buying models too is another hobby in itself.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know a person like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all do.
I never in the 100 years after I got back in the hobby. I'm not gonna have one of them big stashes, and now here I am with a freaking wall of shit, wall of paint, wall of models. I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
Hey,
I ain't
hey,
got nowhere to
don't be-
put. I'm starting to stack them on the floor again.
Join the
Rick.
club.
I'm gonna stop being friends with you. You keep talking like negative like that. You have too many kids. I'm gonna give Mark Batson a super soaker water gun. And every
I
time
got-
you say that, I'm gonna tell him to shoot you.
I got more than I'll probably ever build. I can tell you that.
I'm about there. If I just actually started building and just doing straight building and gave up riding motorcycle, which that's going to be a cold day in hell unless something happens.
Having
Yeah.
other hobbies is good too.
But yeah, that's the other thing too. I got multiple hobbies and try to
Yeah,
give time to all of them.
I would love to be able to get back and do some RC and shit, but I can't be on my feet like that walking through the woods. I probably could in the right shoes, but I'm not, because the right shoes just cost too much to be walking out through the damn woods.
Hell yeah.
Here's the one push
I'm
back.
an accidental collector. But you're also a freaking encyclopedia. You
Yes,
and Jeff. You and
lots
Jeff
of
are
knowledge.
freaking a lot of knowledge between you and Jeff.
It's because of people like Rick that I've gained the knowledge that I do. If it wasn't for the collectors, there's a lot of this kits we'd never probably be able to see again.
Oh, your wife added to her stash. Nice. I don't believe I've ever heard that you say that
Well,
your wife
she
does any
built
building there,
too.
Chuckster.
She was on Tim Brown's video
Yep.
for
Was she?
Acme. I mean, not for Acme, for NNL East.
For NNL, yeah. And she had a beautiful build at the Syracuse National Show. That was a beautiful build. When you can build, she's a good painter too.
Oh, hell, Patrice and
Terry.
Terry. They done a build off, and she asked me to go. She asked me to go down there and look at them and see come tell her which one she liked the most. And for some, I was looking at both of them and I was like, the lowrider is Terry, the touring is Terry. And for some reason, I feel like Patrice done the 4x4, and I did like the 4x4 version better. I liked it a little bit better, and I went and told her, and she said, "Yeah, that's mine." I said, "I freaking knew it. I knew it."
That color was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
A reluctant collector.
Yeah, that's why he keeps going out and buying more bag kits. Now, there's a guy who's honestly got more kits than all of us combined can build in our rest of our lives.
Who, Chuck or Papa Z? Somebody.
Exactly, Gary. I'm not giving it up. Believe me, I'm not giving it up. I already had this conversation. That's why I said it'd be a cold day in hell if that happens.
Somebody commented on one of my live streams, one of my old live streams, back when Papa Z was coming in them. Like, I knew exactly what they were talking about. They asked me, "Who's the old guy with the hobby shop behind him?" I was like, "That should be Papa Z." And Vaseline.
Oh, nail polishes can. Holy shit! Look at that. You could see some of the
Jesus,
things.
Gary.
Look at it.
$600 Border Models Lancaster.
And if you're into RC planes, my buddy's selling his stash off.
We got some
Border
switches.
Models Lancaster.
Hey, Chuck, that's what you put a notepad together for. Don't be like Cliff.
What?
Organized.
Hey, yeah, you know what? You're definitely right. Or I'll just like get a wild hair up my ass and I'll shift directions in the middle of a build. That's what happened with the USAC.
It's your build to do whatever you want. And that's what people are like, well, I'd do this. Well, go build one then.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying that's where I He's got enough shit. He could own a
Okay.
hobby shop. So
I'm sure the way Henry Robb had made his post, there was a few people that got butthurt. I'm just sitting there going, if you know Henry, you get the sense of humor. If you don't know him, you may not.
oh yeah. No, it was good to actually finally meet Mr. Henry Robbs in person. Awesome fucking dude. Great fucking
Yeah.
guy. And for some reason, before I met him, I thought he was shorter in person, but he's actually a lot taller than I thought he was. But like they say, the cameras and stuff like that are really, really kind of like bad on telling how people are really. And, you know,
Well, it's just like, you know, when I first met both Tim Brown and Matt, I expected Tim to be short and Matt to be taller, but that's because Tim was doing his video, always had his camera up, and Matt
Yep.
was doing it at, you know,
Like
like with his
level.
camera on his desk, and so the video was coming up, and it gives you a different perspective on how tall somebody might be. I never expected I would look up a little to Tim Brown.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it either when I met BG that I was going to be looking up.
Oh, I knew I'd be looking up at BG and shit like that. I was like, damn, guy seen him with like other people at the show, and he already like overtowers. I was like, holy shit, fucking tall dude, like 6'7".
Oh no, there's one kid that could get Papa Z to unload some kid out of his stash. A flat box 66 Johan Plymouth Fury 3. And that may be the only kid on earth that could
Hey,
get
what's
him
up,
to
Marcy?
move.
Hey, Marcy.
There you go, Gary. You wanted to know how Marcy was.
Asking you shall receive, or receiving you shall ask. One of the two.
Yeah, Chuck is one of those that, you know, when he's on video, all the parts and stuff that are behind him, it looks like he owns a freaking hobby shop.
Chuck never met a parts bin he didn't enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it? Yeah, it's about 9:30. It's about time to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say I should probably take Gunther out before he gets real poopy at me, and I'm surprised he ain't been in here fucking bothering me, but
You remember, I am taking a nap tomorrow. And probably one Friday and Saturday too. You get a point. He's still a puppy, so he's going through his teething.
oh yeah, he probably is. But we just got him this bully box for power chewers. T ordered it while I was down there in Georgia for him, and it came in today. So, you know, I mean, he had a rope and he had that shredded in like about 2 minutes after getting it. So we don't get no more ropes, but yeah.
What
Hey, appreciate you, or Gary. Yeah, Gary.
that man,
Yeah,
that man really needed Jesus 10 times over.
Hell yeah, anytime. Keep your rubber side down, shiny up. That's all you can do. Get that wind therapy while you can, because tomorrow is not promised.
All
All
I
right,
know is
Gary.
that if I mow next summer, I'll save the money up and come down to Acme.
You better be here next year.
Oh, I got that wedding I've got to attend to. That's the biggest priority for me.
When is that? That's in February.
No, May.
Oh, May.
Yeah, May 10th.
Yeah. No, fuck, it ain't perfect.
And I'll get to see some people I don't get to see very often. Both have been trying to get me to move down to Florida and live with them rent free. I'm like, Jesus
There we go.
Christ.
Yep. Oh no, I was gonna say this was an actual just a rope, but yeah, he don't get rawhide. We're not. Yeah, there's no rawhide, so.
All right, Brian, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
out of here.
All right.
I'm gonna probably do the same. I don't know why I just set this on the desk, but got a decent amount of room on the desk. I can put a model kit on there. That's that charger I've been working on.
Finally.
Yeah.
Smallest 10 by 10 scale space you've ever seen, but it works.
Yep. Kind of, sort of, but. Oh shit.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night.
All right, Daniel, take care and stay safe, everybody, and thank you for coming
Yeah,
in to
Brian, thanks for also letting me come on. Fafa, always good to come hang out and stuff like that. Maybe I'll take Gunther out and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and I just made this space while we were kind of, right before I jumped in. So
let's be honest, Cliff. There's less clutter in that one spot, more clutter in more spots.
yeah, that's what I mean. If you look at the shit that's off to my right here,
he just moved it. That's all. He
I
moved
just moved it.
clutter.
I reorganized the clutter.
Who was it? I told Fred and Pork Chop. I said, when Cliff ain't home, we'll fly you up there to organize this whole entire place. Cliff would be lost walking in, going, "What the hell happened?"
Oh
to
yeah,
me?"
Where's
I'm surprised
everything
she
at?
hasn't already done it for me. But she's always on there and stuff like that. So yeah, she's always on me about that. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna
We
get out
love
of
you,
here.
brother. So.
Y'all have a good evening. Rick, Ed, Daniel, Sergey, Marcy, Edward, Buds. I think Gary already got out. Chuck, and anyone else I may have missed. Brian, thanks for hosting. And
Oh yeah.
Fafa, always good. And this is Sarge, and we're out. See ya.
Out of here.
Later, Sarge.
Night, Sarge.
All right, far. We'll see you later. And hey,
All right.
Sluggo, you come in. We're just fixing to get off here right now, Sluggo. We appreciate you coming in, Chuckster. Boston.
Look at this. Chuck's fucking copyrighting me now, that fucking prick. He's using 2 R's. Ed War.
All right, or
He's doing a little French stuff.
Papa Z,
All right.
Edward, Munch, Marcy, Serge. We appreciate y'all coming in tonight. And of course, if I don't do anything tomorrow night or tomorrow evening before Minnie, Mike, and Jason do their show, I'll be here Friday. So if not tomorrow night, we'll see you Friday. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Peace out.